Hey guys, happy Friday. Well, we made it through a whole week and not without our technical difficulties, I'll tell you that though. I've been battling with a few, but I think I'm finally getting it together. Let me switch over to the chart here. I did look through the pairs and I did not see any other viable trades. So rather than waste your time, I'm not going to go through each one of those. However, I did want to update you on where I am with a couple of trades that were open previously. And this first one is Euro Audi. And as you can see here, this is where I bought the Euro Audi. Unfortunately, as you can see, I am in the hole there. It is past Friday at 5, so we're not getting our data here. But I'm not too bad money-wise, but I am several pips down. However, I'm not too concerned because if you look at the rest of the charts and the algorithm, it's still an okay viable trade. First of all, because this candle here has closed above the baseline. It went down and it touched the baseline, but it didn't cross it and close beyond it, so that's good. As you can see, my super trend is still in an upward movement, as is my ASH. And if you look down here, you see that my RVI, which is my exit indicator, has not crossed yet either. So in this case, even though I am in the hole, I'm going to let it ride because all indications are still a go. Now, I did want to point out something here and give a shout out. I want to say thank you to Lux2960. If you're listening, Lux, he sent me a new indicator to try. This indicator down here is a new addition. It's called the BB/PRC. And Lux said he was using it as an exit indicator. It was working well for him, so he shared it with me, and I'm going to give it a try also. So as you can see, according to that indicator as well, we are still in a buy position. So we're just going to let that ride out over the weekend. Let me go over to my other trade that is open, and that is NIST Chef. Okay, and as you can see, this one is very similar. It is also in the hole right now, but again, I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, right here is where I sold it, and you can see it is up. It is heading up. However, it is still below the baseline, and my super trend indicator is still indicating downward movement. So is my ASH. And down here, my exit indicator, my RVI, has not crossed yet. Now, if you look at it, it's pretty darn close there, but it has not actually crossed. So when that does cross, maybe that'll be Monday, I don't know. If I'm still in, what I will do is I will bring this stop loss and I'll pull it in very tight to whatever candle it crossed at. And the new indicator, the BBPRC, is still below the line as well. So even though these two are both in the hole right now, we're going to let them ride and cook and incubate through the weekend and see where we end up. So anyway, I hope you guys are going to have a great weekend. I hope you're doing well with your trades. I'd be curious to know, and I really do appreciate all the engagement and comments. I would never in my wildest dreams thought that, people would be interested in my silly journey, but it is very nice to know because, trading can be darn lonely, and if you've got other people that are actually getting it and they're with you and they're commenting, it makes it a whole lot easier. So thanks again. Well, we'll see you next week.